explain the term buyouts, a very important phenomenon witnessed in the merger and acquisition scene in recent time is one of buyouts. A buyout happens when a person or group of persons gain control of a company by buying all or a majority of its shares. Buyout involves two efficient a buyout involves two entities, the acquirer and the target company. The acquirer seeks to gain controlling interest in the company being acquired, normally through purchase of shares. There are two common types of buyout: leveraged buyout and management buyout. Leveraged buyout is the purchase of assets or the equity of a company where the buyer uses a significant amount of debt and very little equity capital of his own for payment of the consideration for acquisition. Management buyout is the purchase of a business by its purchased by its management, who when threatened with the sale of its business to third parties or frustrated by the slow growth of the company, step in and acquire the business from the owners and run the business for themselves. The majority of buyouts is management buyouts and includes the acquisition by incumbent management of the business where they are employed. Typically, the purchase price is met by a small amount of their own funds and the rest from a mix of venture capital and bank debt. Internationally, the two most common sources of buyout operations are divestment of parts of leisure group and family companies facing succession problem. Corporate groups may seek to sell subsidiaries as a part of planned strategic disposal program or more forced recognition in the face of parental financing problems. Public companies have, however, increasingly sought to dispose of subsidiaries through an auction process, partly to satisfy shareholders' pressure for value maximization. In recessionary periods, buyouts play a big part in the restructuring of a failed or failing business, and in an environment of generally weakened corporate performance, often represent the only viable purchase when parents wishes to disposal of subsidiaries. Buyout are one of the common forms of privatization, offering opportunities for enhancing the performance of parts of the public sector, widening employee ownership, and giving managers and employees incentives to make best use of their expertise in particular sectors.